Ladies and gentlemen, it's Obi-easy, aka Obi, aka Obi-easy. You can choose whichever one you can pronounce better. I'm back! What's up, man? I'm back. The reason I say I'm back because I'm officially doing videos again. I'm going big time now, you know what I'm saying? I'm going YouTube channel, you know? So yeah, I'm making it big now. Before, I did a couple videos on Facebook. I threw a couple videos out there. It was like last year, way back, you know. It wasn't way back, but a couple videos, throw them out there. Got nice little feedback. So now I've officially decided to go YouTube and see what comes of it. But I'm down here in beautiful Nigeria. Kind of wanted to show y'all like a little bit of scenery. So I'm out here in Millennium Park. I usually have a hard time saying it. Fortunately, the sun is not cooperating with me, and I need some good lighting so y'all can see me. So I had to settle for this backdrop. The gate will get better as videos. I promise. I'll figure out how to get this whole lighting situation together, and I'll get some better views so y'all can see how beautiful Nigeria is. As I said, I'm making a YouTube channel, and yeah, it's official now. It all wasn't so easy though, which is why I felt it was appropriate to make this first video and tell y'all about like how kind of like my experience and this story I have with creating this video. First launch of the video was going to be April 6th, which is as of today, like a month and some change ago. And after that didn't occur, basically it didn't occur for a couple reasons. And why it didn't occur is because of fear, man. Fear. And I fed into it, man. Let me tell you the story about how I fed into this damn fear, man. So it all started, as I said, I was going to start April 6th was the launch day, you know. So I was preparing myself leading up to April 6th. And I was like, I was ready, you know. When it hit me, you know, the idea for the YouTube channel, I was very excited, very enthusiastic. Like, man, this idea cracking, man. This idea cracking. You know what I'm saying? Write the idea down, you know, do a little more. So, but I was very enthusiastic. I saw the vision and I saw it happening and all that good stuff. So I was preparing myself. But then fear caught up to me, man. Fear caught up to me real good. So what happened was I started worrying. About things. On YouTube, there's like a you know, a backdrop where you can put like an image or whatever you want to do. I'm like, man, what type of image am I gonna put on the backdrop? You know, what's a good name for my channel? And I would come up with all these names. And just being me, nothing really satisfied me. I started to worry about like how the actual concept, was it good enough? So I could recall though, I asked my sister and I said, you know, I was telling her the idea and I constantly kept bringing it up to her, and she would tell me, well, just do it. You know, it sounds good, just do it. You know, but I didn't listen to her. So I'm sorry, Abby. I also had this little voice in my head that increased, like the voice just got louder and louder leading up to April 6th. So the voice would be like, man, who gonna support you? Who gonna support this YouTube channel you wanna do? Who gonna support you? Please, name some names. Please, I need to hear these names. Who gonna support you? You know somebody gonna say something negative to you. How you gonna respond to that? Who do you think you are? Who you think you better than everybody else? You ain't better than everybody else. You know you corny. People gonna be laughing at you. What you making these videos for? You ready for this? You. We talking about you. Are you ready for this long-term commitment? Do you really think it's gonna work? How is this gonna work? You think you ready for this? Ain't nobody gonna follow you. Ain't nobody gonna subscribe to you. Please tell me who the hell is gonna support you, Obi? Please. Who gonna support you? Who gonna give you views? So as his voice got increasingly louder, just like and like all this worry and like self-doubt just started to increase leading up to April 6th, you know, I just started to like really lose hope for the idea and really lose that like I said, that early enthusiasm and that early like energy that I had that I could have really taken advantage of. April 6th came, didn't launch. I'm gonna do it next week. I'm definitely do it next week, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that next week. And next week will come, I didn't do it. It's cool though. I had a lot going on this weekend. You know, I had a lot going on. I'm gonna do it next week. Kept just pushed it back, and meanwhile, I'm just losing hope for it. I'm really just becoming uncertain, and at the same extent, like I'm just giving up on the idea, the whole concept, and all because of fear. And one day, it was recently, I just realized like what's going on here, like. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not the person I am. Like, I don't advocate for, like, you know, non-action and people just talking, like, you know what I'm saying? And people not following their heart and their dreams. I mean, part of the reason I'm down here in Nigeria is because of that. I started to realize, like, man, I gotta at least try. You know, I gotta at least try. Because I can't sit up here and think what could have been, you know, what could have happened, or see somebody else, you know, become successful off a concept that I knew would have worked, or it maybe would have worked, or whatever the case may be, but I can at least try and see what's going to happen with it. And so that's what I'm doing now. I'm trying, and there's going to be setbacks and criticism and a lot of things that I'm going to fail plenty of times, you know, but at the same time, it's part of the process. As I continually go, you know, I'll get better at things. My idea will refine itself. I don't need to prepare myself all the way, you know. Instead, I could just let my idea grow organically and grow into something nice. I've decided to just dive into this and see what can happen with it. And I felt, like I said in the beginning, that this was appropriate to share some, like, you know, my story about difficulties I had with this idea, because I feel like, you know, across the board, a lot of people may have this type of thing. It may not be with YouTube channels, it may be like with, like, you know, an idea that you have, you listen to that voice, or you got caught up in the worry that you forgot to actually do it. At the end of the day, it's all about doing it, you know what I'm saying? So all this preparation and all this good stuff, all this worry, you know, put that aside and actually do it. And, you know, and if you're gonna be fearful of something that's factual, like something that actually happens, as opposed to what's going on up in your head, like all these stories you create in your head. Obviously, you know, it's my first video, as I mentioned. My hope is basically to entertain you, at the same time provide you some stories about my, you know, my life. You know, maybe it'd be a bit informative as well. But at the same time, just, like, you know, have a good time, man, and just do something that I enjoy, and hopefully that you enjoy as well. So if you're digging it, and if you want to just, like, really just get at my little voice that's, like, pulled me back, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me some feedback. That's always welcome. Definitely give me some feedback. Tell me if you like it or not. I know the backdrop sucks, so don't say nothing about the backdrop. But yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah, have a good day. Peace.